Today on another edition of Turneround's Theory.
The future is looking very doomy and gloomy, and I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Now, we just had a dope discussion highlighting how a lot of the older men are opting out of dating and choosing to be single. But what about the young men out here?
Another edition of Turneround's Theory is coming up next right here on YouTube. Men are happy with being alone, but women, on the other hand, not so much. If you'll stick around for today's edition of Turneround's Theory for Friday, October the 10th, 2025 on my official YouTube channel in just 1 minute, we're going to once again go back to Raul, Please Act Right, and watch this video and explain to you why women are starting to panic when they don't want to be alone. Plus, I will conclude today's edition with another free theoretical for like I always do. It's Friday, October the 10th, 2025, and we are broadcasting live in Punta Cana in the Dominican Republic. And fellas, once again, as I often tell you all, that y'all should often be knowing my saying, and y'all should often be knowing the drill. So why don't y'all grab a quick snack and come on back, because y'all just might learn something. Another edition of Turneround's Theory starts right now. Roll that intro, and let's jump right into it. I've been a musician for more than 44 years. I've been a video editor almost 20 years. But I'm also into content creating, and I love giving theoretical thoughts on just about anything in general. I'm your boy, Mr. Turnaround, and this is Turneround's Theory. What is up, everybody? Once again, I'm your boy, Mr. Turnaround, aka Tenacious T, aka the Theoretical Maestro. And I want to thank you for tuning in to watching another edition of Turneround's Theory for Friday, October the 10th, 2025, right here on my official YouTube channel. I am coming to you live from Punta Cana in the Dominican Republic. And Turneround's Theory is coming to you each and every Monday and Friday over the exciting digital airwaves of YouTube for season number 6. And once again, Turneround's Theory continues to become the actual platform of where I normally give the fellas just like you at home a free theoretical thought on, just about anything. Hey, listen, for those of y'all that are just tuning in to watching today's edition of Turneround's Theory right here on my official YouTube channel for the first time, I want to welcome you aboard. And if you are, in fact, a returning subscriber, hey, welcome back. As a constant daily reminder, let me remind you once again to please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my official YouTube channel, because it would in fact help out and it would be beneficial for the YouTube algorithm. And please don't forget to smash on that post notification bell, because you, my friends, will instantly be in the loop every single time I post up and upload more additional content onto the channel. Please be sure to follow me on all social media platforms. There will be a link provided in the description box below. If you also want to contribute to my YouTube channel through PayPal, which ought to be a great help, there's also going to be a link provided in the description box below for that as well. As a reminder, I'm almost getting close to reaching 3,000 subscribers onto my official YouTube channel. So if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, it's not too late. Please help me get to the road to 3,000 subscribers before December 31st, 2025, because your sub is greatly appreciated and it costs you absolutely nothing to subscribe to my channel. Please don't forget to also use the hashtag Team Turnaround that you will see at the bottom of your screen, because that lets me know indefinitely that not only you're watching another edition of Turneround's Theory, but it just goes to show that you are supporting my platform with regard to the content that I post up, and I might just send you a shout out right back. Now, I do hope and pray that I have covered everything within this particular matter, and with that being said, let's jump on over into today's edition of Turneround's Theory.
There is a rise of single lonely men.
Oh, really? So let's see what the single men who live alone have to say about that.
Is there anything better than doing absolutely nothing at all on a Friday night? And this is great. Like, I've been smiling the whole time. Like, this will legitimately go down as probably the single-handed best night of my entire life.
If it isn't Little Miss Attitude.
I don't know if you guys know this. There's like a male loneliness epidemic.
Some people don't understand that sitting in your own house, in peace, eating snacks, and minding your own business is priceless.
That's a W.
Men are struggling more than ever now. There is a male loneliness epidemic.
Hey, you want to know the best part of living alone? It's your own space, your own place, and your own peace. But God is top tier.
Some guys are destined to grow old, lonely, and isolated.
So I'm often asked, why and how am I always pretty much by myself? And for me, it's always the same answer, because it's simple. It's because I like to do what I want to do when I want to do it.
But wait, there's more.
There is a male loneliness epidemic.
Without having to really compromise too much, to be completely honest.
You know what? I really get why there's a male loneliness epidemic.
I just prefer to be by myself.
You keep hearing about male loneliness.
Reaching out across my cow.
Good job, my brother. We rocking with you.
Men feeling isolated.
Feel the blanket on my skin.
Don't leave me. Don't leave me. I'm about to leave.
Men are depressed.
I don't know why I would ever want this feeling to win.
Men are saying women don't want them anymore.
So I say, what? Am I finna watch on Netflix? What are we watching today?
You're goddamn right.
There is no male loneliness epidemic. It is a loser epidemic.
Man, if you ain't never experienced this type of peace yet, please do try it.
The crazy thing about the whole male loneliness epidemic,
It ain't nothing like coming home to just peace and quiet.
I don't know why more people aren't talking about this, but there is an epidemic of lonely men in the US.
Women. Yeah, these men look real lonely. Here's the thing. I can't find one video of a man saying that he's lonely and looking for a woman. However, I can find plenty of women who are looking for men.
At every singles event, it's all women.
Yeah.
That's exactly
I don't want to do them anymore because it's so hard to get men to sign up.
I better pay attention to me tonight. I'm so sick of this. Oh my god. Touch a boob, buy a drink. I mean, it's like very simple.
I don't like where this is going.
Why is it that the finest guys in the world, and also single, never leave the house?
What do you mean by that?
Just got my cappuccino. We with Jayla. And y'all, she want to know, like, actually, we want to know, men, where do you guys hang out? Where do you go?
Emotional, damn it.
So over the weekend, I went to a singles mixer. Girls, women, ladies. The only requirement that I had was the man be tall. Because I live in Texas, and for whatever reason, Texas is not pumping out a lot of tall men.
And what if all those tall men have a preference that your dental hygiene needs to be up to par?
So that was my only requirement. I get into the mixer. To my surprise, there was no men in there. Not a one.
Lord have mercy.
Not even a waiter. It was all of us beautiful ladies.
Notice every time they're all beautiful ladies
having the same conversation. Where are the men? Y'all told us that we was never going to be able to be in a relationship or find anybody to communicate with if we always stay in the house. So we decided, all 75 of us, to come out the house. And where were y'all? Where are y'all ever at?
Well, first of all, we be in our houses. Secondly, the men telling you to come outside was years ago after the pandemic ended. But soon thereafter, you all started with the strong and independent and I don't need a man for nothing movement. So we stopped asking y'all to come outside.
Whoa! Because obviously we be going to the wrong places, right? Y'all, where?
Yeah.
Y'all not at the supermarket like y'all said y'all was. Y'all not at the hardware store like you told us you would be. Y'all not in church. Y'all not at the cigar bar. Y'all, like, where are y'all?
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness?
Let us know so that we can meet y'all where y'all are, because obviously we are in the wrong place.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
And y'all definitely don't be going to no singles mixers. So what's happening, y'all?
please explain to us ladies who went outside this weekend only to find no men. I'm just saying.
So if this is a lonely man's epidemic, why am I seeing countless women making videos asking for men and where the men are? But the men, on the other hand, are saying that they are enjoying being alone. Oh, and remember when women said that men can't do anything for themselves?
Do women need men?
Do women need men? No, we don't need y'all. What do I need a man for? To do what?
Always claiming they don't need a man until they need a man.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
So like, I live alone, and so I was making this, and I felt good, because like, I thought I did it. I was like, oh, she don't need no man, she's independent, but I messed up on it, and like, why is it wobbly?
You serious?
I have to fix it. I need a man.
And when they do admit that they need a man, it's always about them wanting free manual labor from a man.
What happened to the guys that's gonna build you a house, build you a car, build your furniture, mow my grass?
Ladies, let me be the first one to tell y'all, I be lying when I say I don't need a man for nothing, y'all. Do y'all see all this ice I gotta like tiptoe on? Like, this is a mess. Me? Oh, baby, I can just go back in the house and start over when it melts. This is crazy.
I live on the penthouse floor of my building, right? And every time I go grocery shopping, I really think I'm going for like 3-4 things, but then really come out with like 20. And it isn't until I get to my garage.
Wait for it.
And I buy all of this stuff. And I'm like, damn, I need a nigga. Because taking this upstairs by myself.
Told you, they just want free manual labor from a man.
I be like, y'all, I need a man. Like, it's times like this, I be like, semi, like I'm really in my soft girl era, and I just want to settle down because this is ghetto. Like, I'm so tired of taking the groceries up by myself. Like, can we just call somebody?
What they do?
Since when did it become ghetto to buy groceries and take them back to your place? Here's a suggestion. Other than getting a man to do your free manual labor, how about you only buy what you can carry? Problem solved.
Reason number 3 on why I need a man. So I see a lot of y'all in my comments talking about how I shouldn't have went to Walmart. Baby, y'all should have told me that way before, because now...
Wait for it.
My car is leaking oil.
Are you sure about that?
So who's supposed to fix this? Because I ain't got no man to do it.
Stop it. Get some help.
Take it back to the shop where they changed your oil. They broke it, they gotta fix it. You're welcome.
So I know it's women out there that be like, yeah, I don't need a man, I'm not gonna hold you, I'm not gonna front. I actually do need a man, and I'm realizing this day and day. Because I just went to the market that I usually don't go to.
Now listen to this nonsense.
I didn't know where nothing was at. But guess who does go to the market for me all the time? My father. So he would know where everything is at and exactly what I need.
So basically your father is causing you not to grow up and be a functioning adult.
I just walked in, somebody saw I was struggling, they asked me, do I need help? I asked, did they have what I was looking for? They said no. I just walked straight out. Like, it's certain things a man just already does in my life that I'm gonna need a man to continue to do.
So let me get this right. You turned on your camera to tell us that your grown behind, who has a driver's license and a car, went to a store where you've never been before. And because you don't know where anything was, you need a man to come and show you where everything is. When you asked the worker if they had what you were there looking for and they told you no, now you're so lost that you need a man to help you.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Question, fellas. Does this sound like wifey material?
So can I tell y'all why I want a man? And I only feel comfortable telling y'all this because lately TikTok has been my therapy, and I told myself I'm gonna open up more. I don't want a man, I need a man.
If a woman ever says she doesn't want a man, but she needs a man, and you were thinking about dating her, run!
Because, baby, when it comes to this car...
And yet another woman who just wants a man for free manual labor. Are we really surprised?
And one of the motherfucking cute little fancy lights come on, I be clueless. If it's not the gas light, I don't know.
Well, we're not mechanics, so we don't know either.
That's for fucking with me.
Not only are they cleaning, but they're also cooking too. I want you to pay attention to these guys' houses. These guys are living in a nice, fancy places and no woman in sight.
That's what I'm talking about.
We got it! Woo!
They're also hitting the gym and working out.
Yes! Hell yeah! Woo!
And they also go out to eat by themselves in peace and unbothered.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm starting to see a lot of the young men that are on the right path even say, I'm done with relationships. I'm done with trying to pursue something solid and secure with a woman. Like, that is so terribly bad.
And a lot of these women are the cause of it because their selfishness is unreal. Me, 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 me. Take a listen.
At this point in my life, I am looking for a man that can come in and make my life easier.
Oh, hell no!
And by making my life easier, I mean, yeah, I gotta work all day, but when I come home, I got somebody I can chat with and I can laugh with. And while I'm at work, even though I might be stressed, I'm like, dang, I know when I get off work, they gonna have me a glass of wine waiting, or, you know, we gonna have this conversation, or he gonna call me throughout the day or send me a text message, let me know, hey, baby, I'm thinking about you, you look good. That's making my life easier. That's making me smile.
Oh, hell no!
It don't always gotta be a financial thing. You don't always gotta give me money, bring me gifts, although nice.
Wait for it.
And although I'm not going to probably turn it down, but I'm just saying the fact that you're there, that you're providing me some type of guidance, you are covering me in some type of way. You know, you helping me to avoid making some pitfalls that women we don't think about sometimes. Let's just be real.
We do not care.
Let's be real when it comes down to a man providing guidance for a modern woman. Fellas, how many of these women are actually going to follow the guidance that we give them? Almost none of them. If you tell them, hey, it's not wise to spend $2,000 on a purse, so we're not doing that, all you're going to get is a bunch of backlash. Then she'll go on her social media and she'll call you a narcissist and controlling. Young lady, miss me with that I want a man who provides guidance BS.
So when I say I want you to make my life easier, I want you to just be there. I want you to be loyal. I want you to be kind. I want you to understand that, you know, everything ain't gonna be perfect and nobody is perfect, but together, baby, we gonna make this thing happen.
Jesus Christ. The men who not too long ago would take a chance on you. They were the ones giving you the benefit of the doubt and saying, you know what, let me try to show you better. Let me try to give you better. And maybe that will help you out to maybe inspire you to change.
And since the pandemic blew up the social media spot, women took to their pages and expressed how much they didn't need a man, telling us that they were using men for their money, telling us that they were using us for food dates, telling us that they only wanted us for free manual labor to fix things in their houses and their cars. So as far as this male loneliness epidemic is concerned, I don't see it. Now, I'm not saying it doesn't exist, because I'm sure there are some men out there who are lonely, but where's the proof? We don't see men making videos crying about how lonely they are and asking where the women are. But the women are on their pages crying about how lonely they are and asking where the men are. Ladies, after watching this video, are you sure it's the men?
When Turnaround's theory continues, I'm going to conclude today's edition with another free theoretical thought to close it out for this week, right after this.
Ladies, I know a lot of times when we like somebody, we tend to bend our rules for them. We subconsciously put our guards down. We bring some of our standards down. We let them cross boundaries that we wouldn't usually let somebody cross, all because we like them. We don't ask the right questions, if any questions at all, because we don't want to ruffle their feathers, or we don't want to nag, or we don't want to get on their nerves, or we don't want to kill the vibe, or, you know, a lot of times we don't ask questions because we are scared to receive the answer, because when you like somebody, you just want to hope that they like you. You know, and most of the time as women, we just kind of live in our own little la-la land. The minute we start liking somebody, we start already putting them in our future plans and thinking like, yeah, he could go here in this part of my life, and man, we could really be like this. And we got to stop creating these false realities around people that's not who they are. You have to deal with people exactly for who they are. And the only way you're going to know exactly who you're dealing with is if you start asking questions and stop being a blind eye to certain things that they do and start listening to exactly what's coming out of their mouth. Far too often, we don't ask questions, but we'll peep something and we know it's not right. We'd be like, no, he said he was doing this, but that's not true because he was just doing this. But instead of asking a direct question like, hey, what was you at, or what was you doing? We'll try to piece it together ourselves, which eventually only puts us in an anxious place. We start having anxiety. Now we are uneased. Now our energy is up and down with him, and we're not really telling him why we mad. And it's like, save yourself all of that. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times we'll think that we're really rocking with somebody, but what I've learned about men is they'll keep you around for as long as you are willing to stay around. No man is really going to get rid of a woman unless you just bring in straight chaos to his life. He will keep you around for his own beneficial purposes. And you will think that you're really vibing with this man, rocking with this man. You will think that you and this man got a click type bond. But then when you start asking those real questions, you find out that he don't even really feel like that about you, or that he not rocking with you like that. And then now you feel betrayed, and now your feelings is hurt and crushed because you didn't ask the right questions and you was not watching his moves and really receiving who you were dealing with. So all in all, ladies, just make sure you ask the right questions. And by no means, I don't care how much you like somebody, do not put your guards down too early. Do not lower your standards, and do not let nobody cross over boundaries, period. I don't care how much you like them, because in the end, we end up losing, because they looking at us in the friend zone, and you looking at this man like he your future husband. Whole time he never looked at you like that, and whole time you never asked the right questions about where you stood with him.
Most women don't want a man with logic. They want a man who agrees with their feelings. They'll say, oh, I want a man that understands me. Translation, I want a man who nods his head and says, yes, baby, even when I'm dead wrong. The second logic enters the chat, when you point out their contradictions or the flaws in their stories, now you're toxic, now you're negative. But the reality is, most women aren't looking for logic, they're looking for validation. They don't want a leader, they want a mirror. That's why when they actually do meet a man who moves with logic, who doesn't bow down to their emotions, they say he's harsh, he's toxic. They call him everything but what he really is, which is honest. Let's be honest, ladies. If you only want a man who agrees with you, then what you really want is a yes man, not a partner.
And now, Turnaround's theoretical thoughts. Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. Y'all know what time it is, and this is most definitely my favorite part of the segment. Once again, it is time for another edition of Turnaround's theoretical thought with yours truly, because in just a minute, I'm going to conclude today's edition with another free theoretical thought with regard to why we will please act right while these men are enjoying the single life and loving it, while women are not so much enjoying it. Here is your theoretical thought for the day. When women reject men and they ask us to leave them alone, we're giving them just what they want. Now it's their turn to suffer and deal with what's called the loneliness epidemic. You see, 63% of men that are younger choose to stay single versus the 34% of women. But I can guarantee you it's going to be more and more women getting on social media talking about the loneliness epidemic on their end, and they don't like that. With that being said, that is your theoretical thought for today, and this will also conclude another edition of Turnaround's Theory to end for this week for October the 10th, 2025. Hey, listen, I want to thank you for watching another edition of Turnaround's Theory right here on my official YouTube channel. This platform is actually designed to empower men to make better choices and life-changing decisions when it comes to the dating world. Hey, listen, let me know what you think in the comment section below concerning today's episode. And as a constant daily reminder, I must reiterate to you all one more time to please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my official YouTube channel because it would in fact help out and it will be beneficial for the YouTube algorithm. And please don't forget to smash on that post notification bell because you, my friends, will instantly be in the loop every single time I post up and upload more additional content onto this channel. For Turnaround's Theory, I'm Mr. Turnaround, aka Tenacious T, broadcasting live from Punta Cana in the Dominican Republic. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time for another edition of Turnaround's Theory. And until then, Team Turnaround out, and have a safe weekend.